unboxing and reviewing this hose pipe.
Okay, so as Matilda said, we're reviewing and unboxing, then reviewing this this hose pipe. So we've been sent this to have a look at, to unbox, see what it's like, and actually install in our garden. And we do need a new hose pipe. We've got a really old hose pipe, and it is pretty rubbish and broken and leaks and all sorts. Yeah. So this is perfect. At the moment, it's not perfect because it's raining outside, so we don't even need a hose pipe. But it's also good for like cleaning your car and stuff, isn't it, Matilda? So first thing, we'll get the box open, we'll see what we get inside and have a look at the quality of the hose pipe and what accessories we get to. Okay, so we're going to get things out of the box now, and then we're going to put stuff on the table and have a look. So let's get out of the box, so you cut from your end, I'll cut from mine.
I'm cutting the tape off.
Right, just be careful, don't cut your fingers.
I will, because I've got scissors. And then you've got it. Yeah?
Okay. Right, fold that down, don't fall off there. Okay, so on the top we've got some instructions on how to install the base into the bracket into the wall by the looks of it. Some more instructions on how to use the hose pipe, which is great.
Styrofoam. Oh, here's the big hose pipe time.
Okay, so let's
Found the hose pipe.
go on, get that out, Matilda. So first thing, we've got the hose pipe gun. Nice bright yellow or lime colour or green, whatever you want to call it. So that's first of all.
Some bubble wrap.
So we've got the actual hose in here, so we're going to lift it out and we're going to pop it on the table, okay?
I'll move the box.
Whoa.
Is it heavy?
Yeah.
I'll move the box.
Might be some more stuff in that box.
Oh, it is. There's just one more thing. Just this.
Okay, so we've got the stuff on the table now. So we've got the hose pipe itself.
I'll move the box.
So it's an auto reel by the looks of it. Matilda's going to move the box out of the way. We've got this, which is a bracket which goes onto the wall. So fixes onto your wall. This then fixes into the actual hose system, fixes into the bracket. And then you've obviously got the hose pipe, which if you, let's do it this way, Matilda.
If you pull.
Move. If you pull it,
It'll come
it should
out.
stop. Watch. You hold it so it doesn't move. Hold that handle. Then if I pull, it'll reel itself back in. That's pretty cool. So we've got everything out. We've got everything on the table. Let's just go through some of the features. We'll go through some of the features of the hose pipe, and then we can take it outside and we can install it on the wall outside. So we'll do a quick look at what we get and just the instructions close up and see what's going on. Okay, so we've got it out of the box now. It looks pretty solid. It's a nice colour, the green and the grey. I like it, it looks good. It's got the auto reel system on it, so you pull it out, pull it back, and it reels itself back in. So just like I said, I wanted to go through, as long as I don't fall, a couple of features of the reel itself. Let me just have a look. It talks about installation, so there is this guide here, this installation guide here, where it's actually a template. This is a template you can put on your wall. It's got the four corners where you can take the stickers off, put it on your wall, and then drill through it, that's quite a nice touch. I like that. I haven't seen it come with the screws and plugs. Does it say it comes with them? Self-tapping screws. It does come with them. Apologies, they're in the back of here. So we've got some chunky wall plugs there. So it is quite heavy. It is actually quite heavy. It doesn't say what weight it is, but it is an heavy unit. And obviously once it's full of water, once the pipe's full of water, then it'll be even heavier. So you've got a template there for drilling this into the wall. That fits over that perfectly. The screws and the plugs in the back, which is a great touch. They've got a Phillips head on them as well, so you can screw them in using a Phillips drill bit or screwdriver, probably a drill bit. So that's about it really, yeah. That's everything you get with it. Nicely it comes with a head, which it should do really. You've obviously got the tail that goes into your tap or your pipe work you've got outside. We do have an outside tap that I did replace recently because it busted open and went all over the garden. So yeah, it comes with that. It comes with the two different fitting types. So you've got the screw onto your tap if you've got that fitting on your tap, so you can screw that on. And also with the self-releasing latch system, just a step that's like a standard hose lock type approach. So that shows there. it goes onto the gun like that. The gun itself, if I'm being honest, having used a few guns and I've used a couple of Hoslot ones, which is one of the brands in the UK, it does feel a bit cheap. It feels a little bit plasticky and not very, it's really, really lightweight. So it's obviously not got any internal metal parts, which some of them do have. This is a fully plastic unit, I would say. Not to say it won't work, it probably will work, but what I've found is with the plastic ones, with the cheaper ones, they kind of give up after a while, especially when they've been sat outside. They kind of break and the connections inside kind of start snapping and getting a bit brittle. That's the only thing I would say so far. The rest of it though, I'm really impressed with. The quality seems really good of this unit. It's really heavy, it seems like really strong plastic. It's got the nice handle on the top there, and it's obviously got this system that fit into the wall. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about setting this up, to be honest with you, because we have been looking for a nose pipe for a while. We have tried the soft expandable ones that obviously expand when you get water in. They're great, but again, they do bust after a while. I've had one of them that just bust open. They don't last forever. So it's not, I think if you want a good hose pipe, there's nothing like a proper hose pipe. Again, this does feel quite thin in terms of the exterior of the pipe itself. It's quite a thin tube, or thin material anyway on the outside of the hose pipe. But yeah, back to this every time, this does seem really good quality. And one of the things I was pleased with this for the review, where you'll see it outside in a moment, we couldn't have this pointing out from the wall. So if I was a wall here, we don't have the space. The fact that this rotates on this is really good. So I'll have it rotated and leaned in against the wall. I'll show you what I mean when we go outside and look at the space, because it is quite a tight area we're installing this in. But yeah, let's do that now. Let's head outside. I'll show you what's been installed. I will get this template set up on the wall and get it installed. There is an old piece of wood on the wall out there where they've installed a previous hose pipe. The previous owners of the house had a hose pipe. So I'll see what it's like. It might not be strong enough, so I might have to take the wood off the wall, but we'll see. So let's get outside. I'll stop waffling on and we'll see if we can get it installed. Okay, it's the day after because last night in the evening it was raining, so I couldn't get outside and doing it when I said I was going out. So I've got things ready here just to go. So I've got the hose pipe, obviously, with this that goes into the fitting on the wall. I've just had a look through the instruction book, which is actually pretty good. So these require a 12mm drill bit hole in the wall. If you can see that there possibly, but it's a 12mm drill bit needed. It does say 12mm on the plug itself and 60mm into the wall itself. Comes with these decent sized screws does have a Phillips head if you need to, and then this is the template. So the template is a sticker, so you can unstick this, stick it on the wall and then drill through it, which I'll probably do. So you got one in each corner and you got one in the middle of the base as well. So let me just jump outside and show you where it's going. Okay, this is a current spot. This is a current hose pipe. It's got that wooden thing stuck on the wall, which you need to try and get off. Looks like there are a couple of screws for it. So yeah, we'll get this off and we'll get it installed here. So obviously the tap's here, so obviously I need to do it close to the tap. Someone split it there and put an hole in it. So yeah, on this wall here, just kind of coming out just in front of the fall pipes, and probably so it folds against the wall that way. So I'll probably put it about here so it can fold in. So I'll work that out first though. It is a little bit tight in here, so I will place the camera best I can. Okay, old one is off. There was some foam used on the wall to stick it on and a single screw, so it's been done really well. So I've just swept it up. I'm going to put it about here on this brick here, so that it can fold into that gap there. So I'll set my camera up on a time lapse and try and capture it best I can. Obviously, room's a bit tight in here, but I'll see what we can do. Quick update, it's installed. I don't know if you could see it through the video, but I snapped my drill bit, my 12mm drill bit. So I had to go in with the bottom two with a 10mm drill bit instead, and but use the same screws. They went in fine. God, I'm out of breath. But yeah, it's in secure. So now we'll lift the hose pipe on and make sure it's all working. Okay, so you've seen it works, it's on there, it works really well in this gap, so it can tuck in nicely there when we're not using it. It does spin all the way around, like so we can then pull it out into the garden. And then once it's done, kind of tuck it away nicely. Probably could have gone a little bit lower with it maybe, but I'm happy with it there. At least it's way off the ground. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll show you the garden up here. I'm just gonna, we've had loads of rain, we've had tons of rain recently in the UK, so I don't need to water the garden. So what I'll do is I'll just stretch the hose pipe up into the driveway, and I'll just give the car a bit of a spray down just to show you now. So I'll do that now. Okay, we're all done outside now. As you saw then, it comes out really easily. It goes back in as well. What I do like is it's got this thing that feeds inside, and as you let it back in, it moves from side to side just to guide the hose into there nice and easily. That's really good. Really easy to pull out. Back to my earlier point about this, it's a pretty cheap plastic one. You can feel it when you're using it, so we probably will replace that at some point. We'll just see how it gets on. But some of the settings didn't really work very well. But yeah, fully installed. Let's just push it back. There, looking great. Okay, back inside, all done and dusted now on the hose pipe. Overall, I want to say it was a good experience fitting. It's a bit sad saying that's pretty good, but it was simple. The instructions were great with the template and everything in there, with the plugs provided, the screws provided. Only issue I had was with the snapping drill bit. I think that was probably an old drill bit and quite tough brickwork outside, but we got in there eventually with some of our own plugs. But other than that, all really straightforward for the install. That is a really good pro for the set, for the hose pipe set. That the installation was quick, easy, simple and clear as well from the instructions, so that's really good. So the hose we've got is that we were sent is the 40 metre hose. I think it's 130 foot, 40 metre. So that'll stretch into our driveway, around to our other garden. It's perfect. I was going to install another tap at the other side of the house, but because I've got that now, we don't need to, because I've got the lawn at the other side that we have to water when it actually doesn't rain. So yeah, that's the one we've got. On Amazon at the moment, which I'll put a link below in the description for, it's full price is £149.99, £150. The price does go up and down on Amazon. Currently, on day of recording, which is the 19th of July today, there is a money off voucher available on Amazon. So if you go on Amazon now, there is some money off on the listing below in the description. Okay, that's it for this video now. Obviously, with the hose pipe itself, only time will tell if it's actually good in the long term. But overall, it's a really good build, really solid, good hose pipe. Love the colour, nice and bright. The only one downside, which I've mentioned a couple of times, is the actual gun itself, the sprayer, the attachment. For the money, I guess, for that £150, if you're paying full price, you might expect perhaps a little bit of a better accessory, or maybe a couple included. So that is its only letdown, really, but I will have to purchase another one because I think it won't last that long. I could be wrong, but that's probably just the one thing. So if you liked the video, if it's been informative, if you found it useful, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If not for any reason, give it a dislike, give it a thumbs down, and let me know in the comment section what you didn't like about the video. If you've got any questions about what I've done, about the hose, about anything I've missed, or any more clarification required, drop it in the comment section. I will get back to every question in there. If you want to follow the Huson DIY journey along, for other product reviews, other installs like this in the garden, DIY projects, baking, air frying, all kinds of stuff, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.